What's up, guys? It's Chachi Power here to do a review of the NECA Batman Classic TV series Adam West Batman. Alright, here's a little box it comes in. It's got some nice artwork, little comic artwork there. On the back it does show him with his arms extended, posed with his big cape and all the kapows and pows and bams that are associated with the show that we've all come to know and love. I had a little hard time finding this because it's not just a figure. Believe it or not, you have to buy the DVD, and supposedly this figure comes with the DVD. So I had to look up the DVD, and then I found that the figure came with it. So that probably has something to do with a loophole in licensing so that NECA can release this figure, since Mattel, I guess, has the license for this. And we're also going to do a comparison between this and the Mattel Adam West Batman. But let's go ahead and take him out of the box. Quit yapping, just check this figure out, because very excited about this. I love Adam West. Grew up watching this Batman, so this is my idea of the Batman. Even though it's a little silly, there's some newer Batmans that look a lot tougher and everything, but this is the one I grew up with and the one I love. And I don't know why it took so freaking long to make an Adam West Batman toy. You know, you get the generic Batmans all my life, and then the DC comic ones and all that. But this is the one I really, really wanted. Finally, they are making toys. So if I can just go ahead and get rid of this freaking wire here, I can get started. So even though I have this figure posed in front of the Mattel Batmobile, it does not fit in there, unfortunately, because this is not a 6-inch scale figure. It's a 7-inch scale figure, so we're going to compare it to the Mattel 6-inch figure, so you can see there is a 1-inch difference. And it makes this one look a little more cartoony. I thought this one was really nice. You know, it has a little weird proportions that Adam West has, like the gut and his little man boobs and everything. But I think now that NECA has this, I mean, they've improved on something that I already thought was good. And what's cool is that this actually looks like he's wearing cloth. As a matter of fact, when I first looked at it, I thought there might have been cloth over it. The sculpt on this was very nicely done by them, like, you know, grooving these lines, like these really thin lines. The only way to appreciate that is to really get up close. Check out these lines there. Someone actually had to go there. I don't know if they did that with a little wire comb or something, but they went straight all the way down, and that's what really gives it the effect of, you know, real cloth. And I especially love all the little sculpted wrinkles right here under the arm, right where the stitching is. They really did a great job right here on the gloves. While we're at it, we'll take a look at the belt here, which is also nicely sculpted. All the little bits and gimmicks here, and also the very faint bat logo there right on his gold painted buckle. Now I almost didn't catch this. You see that little blue line? It's a zipper for the boot. And I'm especially digging the little stitching going on right here on the head. I mean, they did an incredible job for a 7-inch figure. All the wrinkliness of his little mask over here. And while we're zoomed in, we're going to check out Adam West's face. I love how they did this part separate. The mask they did separate from the face, so it really gives it depth. It's not just the eyes painted on top over here. And I gotta say, it looks a lot like him. Check it out. When it comes to articulation, it's not as articulated as the Mattel. The Mattel does have little slits cut right here in the legs to be able to swivel them out, and I'll actually show you that right here. You'll see it's got that weird kind of crotch thing going on so the legs can go forward very easily. It's also got the little ab crunch here. Their aim was obviously to try and keep this as clean as possible, and they did a great job. However, that's very limiting to the way you can pose this. Now, I do know that NECA figures are infamous for breakage, especially in hips. That's all I hear about is hips breaking. So that's kind of the sad part about this, because you kind of have to force the leg forward to move beyond this little PVC thing here. I'm not going to force it. There's no way I'm going to get this replaced. So, you know, we'll just have to deal with that. The legs, if you wanted to know, do move forward. It's just up to you how hard you want to press it or push on it to get it to articulate. The knees go about this far because they will knock right here into each other, the plastic bits. There is a waist joint, all right, just like that. And we got the feet here. We got to swivel this way, and then we also got the up and down motion. And we got the head that can look both ways. We also can get it to look up and down just a tad. We also have the shoulder joint, again, kind of a lot of friction going on there. Not really going to try and do that. But you can, because I actually do want to show you. There we go. It just has like a little slight ratchet thing going on there. All right, so at least I've attempted that. This is how you would do the cape thing. All right, it does have other hands here, which allow you to pretty much hold the cape. This gives you an idea of what it would look like with the cape extended and the arms out. So speaking of those extra parts, again, it's got these hands, which are just flat out like that. It's also got this hand here, which looks like it should be holding something, and that's because it comes with a little communicator, which you can actually prop into the hand, making sure it's facing the right way. And then just pull out one of the hands here. You want to pull out the right one. All right, that wasn't that fun to pull out. And pop this one back in. It does require a little bit of force, but once you got it in there, just fold the arms. That's what I don't like about NECA figures. The paint is always stuck and you got to unsnap it, and it's like it's either going to break or it's going to unsnap the way you want it to. And here is an extreme close-up of the communicators. You can see, as small as it is, it's still sculpted and painted very nicely. So there we go. The communicator's there. Can't really put it by his mouth, but that gives you an idea of how he holds it or doesn't hold it. Lets it drop on the floor. As a matter of fact, I snapped the antenna. Which one is it? This one. It's snapped right here, which is why it's bent, which kind of sucks. So I'm not going to bother with that. Just be careful with the antennas. They're not as flexible as they should be, seeing as it is a PVC figure. So let's just leave that alone here. It's also got the batarang, okay, which has a silver dry brush over it just to get it to look a little worn. You can go ahead and pop that right into that hand there, just like that. And there's that cape. I didn't really get to show it off too much, but it's got a nice like sheen to it, like a metallic sheen. Underneath, it's not as shiny, but it still looks really good. And it's separated. It's not actually tied down to anything. You can actually spin it around like so if you wanted to do that, or otherwise just have it like on one side or whatever the hell you want to do with your figure. It's your figure. But I love that it is a soft cape and not some crappy PVC. And that'll bring us to the end of the review. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe, like, share with your friends. And also make sure to check out Big Bad Toy Store using the link below to check out some awesome, cool stuff that they sell there. Batman figures, Transformers, anything you need to find, you'll find at Big Bad Toy Store. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.